G'day guys, Luke the Drifter here in the backyard, and we've got the little 15 Stockton van I'm going to give you a look through. So yeah, look, if you had asked me 10 months ago, 12 months ago, would you see me in the Caravan? I'd say absolutely. I was even saying to myself, you'll never see me in a Caravan ever, you know. But because I've just done the canning and I got the truck all set up, rooftop tent. But you know, things change in life, and you know, I would never, if you had asked me 4 years ago would I be importing products under Drifta Stockton brand, I'd say no, I wouldn't be doing that either, you know. But things change in life, and you know, you got to take opportunities when they come, and etc. But you know, I mean, when I started Drifter 20 years ago, when Kaita was a little baby, you know, I was well, before that I was over in Port Hedland, and I was roofing, and during the summer in Port Hedland I was a roof carpenter, you know. So it was 50 degrees about 3 o'clock, and we were doing the summer, we were doing hardwood trusses, steel frames during summer. It was horrendous work, you know. But I didn't mind that, and I come back to Blaney, and I was working through the winter here, and it was in Blaney, it was shockingly cold. It was 2 degrees, and I was again doing frames and trusses and in the ice. I hated it, you know. And I started building these little camping kitchens, you know, in my garage, and I used to love it. It's all I wanted to do. I thought it was brilliant because I was in a little shed, double garage. I was out of the sun. I was in a, you know, had a roof over my head, and during the winter time I could put the heater on. I had a little gas furnace, you know. So I was just in luxury in a shed, you know, building little kitchens. I was loving it, and I thought that's all I ever want to do, you know. But you know, I mean, if I just had stayed doing that, it would have been great. But things change. And mostly what changes as well is it's dictated by the customers, which is yourselves watching, you know. I just couldn't make enough kitchens myself for what people wanted. So, all right, I got a little factory and put a staff on, and got a bit bigger factory, put another staff on, and then I moved to Gloucester, and here we are, you know. 20 years later, 150 staff, and it's full on. But the point is, things change in life, and I was, you know, given a really amazing opportunity, very blessed, and we've got a little bub turned up. She's two weeks old now. So that's what changed for me straight away. We're not going to be able to climb up and down the rooftop tent, you know. That was great for just me and Darren. Come over here, Darren. So, you know, we basically, and the same as everyone, if you've got two people, you've got a perfect little setup. As soon as you have a baby, it's just not going to work. So, hold a sec, I'll show a little bit. So this is little bub, this little Isa, and it's 2 weeks old, and geez, what's changed everything for us, you know. I've been very blessed to have another chance, being a dad, you know. Ironic because Kaito, he's 22, he's just left, he's working for King Cab Customs in Brisbane, I think now, fabricating, doing what he loves doing. So he's gone and Isa's turned up. So that's what got me looking to, like, what are we going to do now? You know, we want to keep camping, we want to keep travelling, but we can't do it with this setup, you know. So I started looking into caravans. I have a really good mate of mine who put me onto these guys, and here we are today, you know. So I'm going to show you through. Anyway, little bub changed all that, little Isa, and you know, hopefully she'll have a little sleep for a bit. So yeah, I mean, we're in a luxury situation now where we can have, what I was looking for is outside cooking, shower and toilet, something a little bit easier, you know, because if it wasn't for a caravan, I'd be going back to an Oz tent, you know, and we don't really want to do that. We did that for years. So this is the 15, and it's, you know, it's 2 ton tear. So the tear is 2 ton. On the scales the other day was 2080. Okay, so 2 ton. The GVM's 3 ton, and it's a 15-foot van. Now when it comes down, it's the same height, about 2300, same height as a Land Cruiser with the Bush Cruiser on top. Okay, so it's got a tow really nice, not too heavy. Now I'm not going to go mad tracks in the high country, but I can take it pretty much everywhere else, you know. Throw a bit of wood on this fire, stop it smoking. Yeah, so there's a lot of tracks we can still do. All my favourite spots in the Barrens and Tops we'll be able to do, and the reasons I loved this particular van was the outside kitchen. I thought that was brilliant, and the pull-out bed. The main 2 things, and of course shower and toilet inside. Having a shower and toilet is a really big thing, because when you're travelling with just a rooftop tent, got to set up a shower, and you've got to set up a kitchen, a toilet, etc. So that's a game changer for us. So we'll start at the drawbar, do a quick lap, and show you through it. Basically, yeah, here's our little, drawbar covers. They're great. All right, but that's the front. So it's got a DO35. That's the Australian DO35 from, just can't remember the name, up in Brizzy. Vehicle components. Anyway, DO35, jockey wheel, chains, endo, all that on the front. Pretty standard. We put these little bags on the front here. They're our sail track canopy bags, 500 by 500, custom made, and that's for firewood, rubbish, whatever you like. But that's pretty good. It'll help protect there. It'll help deflect stones. Toolbox in here. Two 4.5 kilo gas bottles and more storage in there. A couple of things really handy. I've just got them sitting here at the moment, but three things I'm going to carry all the time. The blower is great for blowing out on the Caravan, blowing out things. A little vacuum, I just bought that, so very handy, something I'm missing. Don't need the rooftop tent in the truck, but really handy for the Caravan. So a little Makita vacuum cleaner. And also I'd highly recommend, a rattle gun. The impact gun's not enough, you need a rattle gun, but the 19 will do the stabilizers, okay? Because the stabilizer's got to come all the way down, you've got to level it up, so that's brilliant. You can zip all that and get them stabilizers just right, so that's really handy. All right, pretty standard on the front. Got a little spotlight there. Around this side here, all right, there's your shore power in, there's your gas, your hot water. Light in here, which is great. Okay, so there's a battery compartment. Standard on this 15, we're going to have the Drifta Stockton 135 amp hour lithium. It's got a 5-year warranty. It's got the app on your phone, so I can see exactly what's going on in there, current coming in and out, etc. So these are great battery. Beaches organised those, 5-year warranty. In here, you've got the hot water system, which is a little trimmer. Okay, trimmer 240 or gas hot water system. Okay, so if you've got gas connected, it will select gas. If the gas gets turned off and runs out, it'll switch over to 240. Okay, but if you're off grid down the back camping, we're going to do that next weekend, then you'll be running off gas. That's the hot water. Bit of space there for a bag. That's handy. Okay. We've got the black water here, basically. Pretty standard. Okay, so let's come up a bit. That cover's come up. I was playing with it before, so there it is there. Right, there's your black water, okay, and you can just take that down to your dump point and dump it, right? So I've got a little bag in the front, which is the same size as that. So what some people have suggested and probably will do is get a second one of these in a bag, and you can just swap them over. And when you get home, maybe you can dump it, or you've got a bit more capacity then. So anyway, that's your black water there. Your grey water is going to come out here, okay. I haven't used any of this yet, so that's just clean water, but that's your grey water. You've got the grey water tank there, and you'd put your hose on that to get rid of the grey water. This is what I really liked as well. This is the bed section, so it folds out very easy, okay, and see if we've got time, we'll come back around and show you that. But basically you unclip these, this folds down, that folds up, sides come in, and then the top folds down. So that's this little bed area there. It's really easy to fold up, okay? That gives you, we'll sort of show you inside, gives you that walk around east to west bed. Here's your, we've got your pump, a couple of tanks, okay? So at the moment I've got onto, say, the water from the hose. So that's running everything at the moment, it's running off that. And I've got a couple of, we've got the flat out hose reels and the flat out sullage reel as well. So you can use those. A little bit of space in there as well. Yes, that's the little tank for the diesel heater, comes standard. Okay, jerry can bag, nice Barrington grey on the back there on your spare wheel. That's on a little gas strut, folds in, closed in there. The second video we'll do later, we'll run out of time tonight, but we'll do, you know, close it all up. Little ensuite pops up at the back there. Okay, so that's great. You've got, yeah, ensuite. You've got hot and cold water in the back here, so a little shower, wash your feet. You can have a shower if you like. Got a light in there, so that's a great little area there. Okay, and you know, if you had a shower in there, of course, you wouldn't have to worry about the grey water. But that's that little ensuite. Here's a kitchen, okay, and so you've got a 3-burner gas stove here. You've got your sink here. Okay, there's your hot water. That'll be running, and plenty of space in here as well. You've got cupboards that go right through here, so those 3 cupboards go right through into the bedroom area. You've got a nice little pantry there, and you've got a bit of space underneath here as well. Alright, so you've got a drawer, and you've also got some a little bit extra bench space if you want it there. Also storage in through here. Okay, there's plenty of storage around there for other things as well. Okay, so yeah, that's the kitchen area. I mean, in the day, this is where you want to be cooking, is outside. I know people have got a brand new Caravan, $150,000 plus, and no cooking area outside at all, but you know, you don't really want to be cooking inside a brand new beautiful Caravan, you know, so you want to be cooking outside. A lot of vans don't have anything outside, so that's what really attracted me to this. We're outside cookers anyway. We're going to be cooking on charcoal. We've got a fire pit. We want to be out here. We don't want to be cooking anything inside, and rather than try and cram a useless little kitchen inside a 15-foot van, they've just done it outside. I think that's brilliant. The other big advantage too, which I really love, is if you're traveling, the best thing I loved about the canopy on the back of the 79 over when we had the 76 is when you pull up for lunch, you can just on the 79 lift the canopy door up. You can cook your lunch, breakfast, whatever. It could be raining, could be hot sun. You got instantly a bit of coverage, and you got the same thing here with this. This is a huge, basically canopy door. Okay, and look at that. Right, so that'll just go down. So if you want to cook some lunch, pop that up. You don't need the awning here, right? And you've already got a little bit of coverage. If it's raining, you can stand under here and be sheltered. So I love that about this outside kitchen. Okay, the awning's pretty standard. Wind it out, peg it down. Little shelf there. Your windows. This is our. See if I turn that on. There we go. This is our curved spreader bar. It's brilliant, and I'd never used them before, but what that does, it stops a bit of flapping for sure. Okay, because that's a curved spreader, so it stops flapping 100%. It does help the water run off as well, and stop pooling. And then you've got the orange and white light. So 100% the orange works great. Stops the bugs, stops the moths and the beetles, and you've got light out here exactly where you want it down here as well. So these are great. Very simple. You put a little roof rail on there, drill a hole here, and that goes in. So that's great, and we'll leave that on tonight. Table. So this table, all right, just folds up, and it goes in this area here. So stove folds down. This table fits in this area here. We've got a nice bootliner bag. All right, you've seen these tables before. That's made. Beachy made that in our drawers factory. Fits perfectly in there. And you can stack all stuff on top of it too, but it'll also help protect the stove and the sink. All right, so you can fold this out both legs and put that anywhere you like, but it just seems to work really good. All right, like this on the table, like that. Look at that. And I've got our sink, a little tub there, lots of bench space. By putting it over the tyre, you can still use that space. You're not having to walk too far around. So I love that little table, nice and solid, and that's there. Door's pretty standard. You can split the door, all right, for screen, and the fridge is up here. We're putting our 62 litre Stockton fridge in there. All right, pulls out. You can clip that onto there like that. And then you've got your fridge there, so that works really good. There's a light for your fridge in that compartment. You've also got a little fan here for if you're traveling, you want to, you can suck that, help a bit of airflow, and also help pressurize it. Alright, underneath We won't crawl under there now, but it's independent suspension, 12-inch electric brakes, and twin shocks. The shocks are the same as the Petters, so you can change them out if you need to. I've already taken this to the mechanic, taken the bearings out, had a look at them. They're pretty good bearings, but I've put some Japanese bearings in there, and also we're going to have some really good quality bushers. Okay, so the only thing really you can go wrong underneath there is your bearings or your bushers, and unless they're really good, high quality, you're going to have problems there. So we're going to either install them for you or give them to you when you buy. So we'll include proper bushers, good quality ones, because the bushers go, and the bushers on imported trailers do tend to wear very quickly, and then your wheels going like this cause problems. Bearings, you know, self-explanatory, and the shocks, they'll fit Petters, so they're pretty easy to replace if you need to replace the shocks. But you've got 2 water tanks, a grey water tank underneath, and let's have a look inside. So I've done some little nice mats here. That's a little marine carpet mat with some binding, which just make to sit in there. This is a little bathroom mat, fits good there, doesn't slide. Alright, come in here, Toddy. The mattresses come sort of white, and they're easy to get dirty, especially with people looking at it all the time and jumping on there. So we've made some really nice up in canvas. You know, that's our mattress covers, custom mattress covers. That's really nice. You can wash those and it just looks a lot better. There's a bunk up there. That's how that works. Alright, you can lift that up and you can sit in here. So you've got sort of a 3-berth area to sit, or 3-4 people. You can sit here, no problems. Lean up against the wall. You can sit over here, no problems. And that table, of course, moves around all over the place. So yeah, that's it there. So nice little table. The table goes up and down. You can actually put the table into this area here, and then there's a cushion. You could make this sort of a 1.5 bed, or a large double, or, you know, so you can sleep in here. Quite a big area underneath here. This section here is totally empty. You could put a little generator in there, you know, that you lift out and use, but a lot of storage inside there. This is a battery compartment, this is a fridge compartment, but you do also have storage under this one here. Okay, so that's a fair bit of storage in there. Fuses, power points, you've got shore power and inverter power separate. You've got fans all over the place, which is nice. Okay, you've got SIG plugs all over the place, which is nice. And you've got lights all over the place, which is nice too. Okay, so adjustable little lights, fans, SIG plugs. The windows, let's have a look at this one here, Tony. Pretty standard Caravan window. Right, you can open those, close them up. Okay, they will stay open like that. And then you've got, there's a magnet, you can have them closed like that or open. So that's pretty good. All right, all the windows, 1, 2, 3 and 4 windows are all like that. This is your selection for your hot water, so you can have 60 degrees or 70 degrees for your little hot water system, which is here. Shower. Alright, so that's it there. Alright, you've got a little hook up there, it's real handy, so you can have your shower sitting up there. You've got your light, you got your fan. This fan is great, it'll actually suck air in or blow air out, so you got the option there. You've got windows all around as well. Okay, and so nice ventilation inside the toilet, just a normal chemical toilet. Okay, your electric flush, and you've got your hole there, so open that up, electric flush. You can see there's a great little thing for toilet paper, little Stockton product, that's good. We've made a little mesh, that's just Velcro on. Okay, so the girls in Canvas made that up for your shampoo and bits and things, so they can go in there, or waterproof. We can include those, little towel rail. So great little shower toilet setup. I think the shower and toilet together is the go. You don't need a separate shower and toilet, and I think it's a big advantage to have it like that, because then you can sit on the toilet if you need to wash and everything. Same here, it's a little rear seat organizer modified with Velcro stuck on there. You can put these anywhere, it's great. So you got all your remote controls, radio, TV, air conditioner, standard with an air conditioner, right? So bang, there's your airco. There's your diesel heater. Right, so all in there, right? And that's your little remote for the actuator. Now when you want to pop this up, all you do is there's 4 latches on around the outside, so you latch those up or unlatch them. Then you can press the button, this will come up. Okay, that's all you have to do. There's a limit switch on the top. okay, in this, and there's a limit switch when it hits down. So all you have to do is press the button up and press the button down. And you can also do that manually by this button here, okay? So if I wanted to close this up now, all I do is turn this on and press down. That's it. This will come down, and then I'll latch it up. So very simple. All right, now turn the echo off. Yeah, little Stockton bin box works pretty good there as well. This is where the air conditioner comes out here, so you can turn those around. This is the control for the diesel heater, again standard. And here's the inverter. It's a Drifta Stockton inverter, goes there. We'll have a look at this while we're here. We've got the pump. I've got the pump turned off at the moment because we're on shore water, the water from the tap. Audio, SIG sockets, LEDs. So that's all your lights, your fridge, you can isolate the fridge, power supply. This is for electric awning, which if you wanted to have an electric awning you can. There's a light on the front and your reverse camera. It comes also standard with the reverse camera. So that's built in. You can see I haven't used it yet, but it comes with that. So pretty much from what I understand, you just plug that into your dash, and that runs from a little there's no cable, it's Wi-Fi type thing, and that's reverse camera built in at the back there. So it comes with that standard. So yeah, air conditioning, diesel heater, reverse camera, standard inclusions. There's your fuses, your battery, water tank, 2 water tanks, and your grey water tank there, and your main kill switch. In here there is a sink, okay, so you can clean your teeth inside, wash your face in the morning, that's nice there. Little bit of space, TV, radio, don't really need those. I'll probably pull them out later, you know, but it comes with that. Here's a little cupboard here, which is Stockton 50 amp solar controller, which is there, okay, and so that's from the roof solar. There's 400 watts of solar on the roof coming into the Stockton solar controller. We've installed that, and there's also another solar input the front there, so we'll use a Stockton 200 watt blanket, and that will go through the DC-DC. We'll utilise the solar on the DC-DC. You can see here mattress covers too. We've made them up, the girls have made them up, fitted covers, really nice, and we can do those. Underneath the bed in this area, okay, we've got that's the air conditioner unit, okay, under there. This is the diesel heater area here, which comes out this vent here. That's our battery charge. You can hear that running at the moment, so that's on. The battery charge is little fans on. We've got our 1200 watt inverter. That's a Stockton inverter, which the screen is here. Okay, so standard on this one we'll have a 1200 watt inverter. If you wanted to upgrade to a 200 amp hour battery and a 2,500 watt inverter, we can do that no problems. That's an easy upgrade. I would normally do that on this van for sure, and then I can have coffee, but I've already got that set up on my truck. I've already got a 2,500 watt inverter on my truck. I've already got 200 amp hour battery in the truck, which a lot of people have, so I don't really need to double up. If I didn't have that on vehicle, I'd be going 200 amp hour 100%. Stockton DC-DC in there. Have a look in there, Toddy. So you've got a Stockton DC 40 amp DC-DC. We've put this main fuse in. We've done a bit of that electrics, done it up, better cables, bigger cables. So we've done the majority of the major appliance electrical, as you can see. And there's a little bit of storage still in there, so I've made up a nice, Barrington milk crate bag, which will fit in there nicely. Bit of storage. And a little overnight bag will fit in there too, if you wanted to do that. So again, a bit of storage there. And that's under the bed. Right, so that's the thickness of the mattress. What is that? 160mm, nice foam mattress. There's a lot of things you can do. You're not constrained by the height, so you could add a topper or an eggshell top, whatever you like. But that's it, look at that. Nice window at the back here, okay. You've got headroom there. And what I really like about it, you can walk around, basically walk around this side, okay? You can sit in here if you want to. Look at that. Plenty of height here, sit in here if you wanted to. You can have your window open, and plenty of ventilation. You got fans right here, okay? if you wanted the fans, you got lights, you got power, there's plugs here. Okay, so I've got a couple of phone sockets there. The other thing it's got as well is there's a power point here. So there's short power and inverter power right here. You'd have to have a look, but there's, yeah, power points there. You see that, Toddy? Right, so I think that's for, some people would have a breathing machine. It's not uncommon, but there is, yeah, shore power and inverter power next to the bed there if you do need it. Little bub should be basically sleeping here, right there. You know, nice little safe area there for her. I'll make up a little swag and super comfy, you know. Cupboards, so we've got a lot of storage in here. Look at that. Okay, so 2 cupboards like this. And these bags, I'm going to, you know, these are a great New Stockton half height bags, full height drawer bags, and they work just, you know, if you get say 3 or 4 of each of those two, they fit in a lot of things. They fit there vertically, fit there this way. And also these are our half Stockton half bags, so just the perfect size really. You know, 2 of them in there. So yeah, it's a good idea to get some of those. All those little extra things that we're doing, I'll have them all listed separately. So the Caravan itself, basically what you see with you know, diesel heater, the air conditioner, all that standard, the power supply like I've shown you, all that'll be standard, okay? But the extra things are a little like this. You've got some marine carpet up here, you've got marine carpet up here, okay, on the step, the drawer bags, that sort of thing. The little things here, the storage, those sort of things will be an extra, but we can just make a big list. Anything you want to know or all of it, tick it off and we can sort that out. Weekend bag fix really good. Okay, this is great. I love that area up there. So you can have plenty of storage up there. You've got, of course, the big windows too. Plenty of ventilation up here. And I've got a little video too before. I can maybe put this at the end. But the other day we had a massive storm, almost a flood. 60 mils of rain in about 20 minutes. We had rain coming in sideways, smashing the side of the house. Huge storm. It was unreal. Trees blown over. The whole backyard was just flooded. Anyway, so I was filming it, and after the rain stopped, I filmed the backyard, come in here, looked around, not a drop of water. That's really important, especially the pop top. I can show you that video, I'll put it at the end. Not a drop of water inside, which is great. That's really important. More cupboards in here, a lot of space in there. It's a big cupboard there. All right, this, there you've got another space here. This bag's here, we're making, it's got clear front and back. Okay, so that'll go right through. At the moment I've got some saucepans in there, right, but we can do those sort of bags. So I've got saucepans in here. That's our Stockton saucepan kit, right, billies, fry pans, everything. That's all you need, and that'll fit in there. I can access that from the kitchen, which is great. In here I've got a heap of DOD, you know, plates and bowls, and Johnny wanted all this DOD stuff, so I've got all that. And you can access all that from the kitchen, you know. And another one here. Alright, so that's your little, again, one of our half height drawer bags. Fits in there perfect. So that's really good. And, you know, heaps of cupboards. Look at that, cupboard space everywhere. Look at that. That works good there for those. So lots of storage inside. East-west bed, shower and toilet, outside kitchen. I don't know what more you'd need. And does that cover everything inside? Your lights, these plugs here, so you can basically, if you want to quickly switch things off, that's the light to the shower outside, lights for your battery compartment, your outside lights, passenger side, driver's side, your fridge lights, battery compartment, bathroom there, and lights here. There, okay? So you can sort of override that. If you want to turn everything off real quick, you can just hit that. Bathroom as well, see that? So you've got a second switch there. Leave that on all the time. Or you can also LED turn it off, back on, and then you'll have to turn it on here. Okay, so nice and easy to turn it off. Alright, that's it really. Yeah, so here we go. We'll be back camping next weekend. Next weekend we're gonna camp down here in the back block. We won't have, you know, the hose from the house. We won't have the power, so we're going to camp just down there. Really nice down there. And then the weekend after that, we're going to Lightning Ridge. Bit of a test out. And that's it. We're back in business. So first camp trip for Bob, should be a month old. What do you think, Darren? Is this bit of an upgrade or what? Pretty good.
Let's see.
Let's see, eh? So anyway, that's it. Luke the Drifter and Caravan. We've done a lot to this van ourselves. As you can see, we've branded it. We've put our brand on it. We've took the tables, the bags. We've done underneath. We've done all the electrical. We've gone over it with a fine-tooth comb. We've fixed a lot of little things up that we just like. You know, things like this, just a strap here to hold that, and all little things that just make the difference. You know, we've been designing the dots for a long time. We made a lot of dots, and we're constantly improving and designing and making things just work. You want everything just to work just right, you know, and so that's basically what we're doing with the van. Okay, we don't build the van ourselves. It's an imported van. We're not the importer. We're basically a dealer for this van. The van is a Eureka. Okay, so they're coming into Melbourne. We're just a dealer for this van, but you know, really love this one myself. Wanted to sort of drifterize it, if you could say it that way, and we've become a dealer for, you know, WA, Brisbane, New South Wales, and everything. So if you want one of these, they'll be on the website. You can buy them from us, just like you've seen here. And if you want to come and have a look anytime we're in Gloucester, the van's right in the backyard. Send me an email if you want to make an appointment. You can come here and have a look right here if you like. But we will have one in Newcastle, our showroom. The next one's going to go to Illawarra. I had one bloke here this morning. Our first customer's chauffeur, and he bought one, you know, so that's pretty good. So he'll get one of them. We've got 3 more coming. One of them's gone. One of the other ones will go to Illawarra. The other one will go to Brisbane. Then we'll have one in Coffs Harbour. So as we sort of go, we'll get a few more around the place. But Newcastle's the main hub. This is in Gloucester. You're welcome to come here and have a look if you make an appointment. Happy to show you through. Except on the weekend, because we'll be out using it. Anyway, I think that pretty much covers it. See what you reckon. Thanks, guys. Oh, I just had the storm from hell. Just had 60 mils of rain in 20 minutes. I had to get up the roof and put the ridge cap. I've left some screws out of the ridge cap. Up the roof. But look how much rain we got. About to come in again, I think, but you can see, oh, that was driving rain. Everything's got wet. Anyway, horses were good. I just had a look inside the van because we got the top up like that. Here was driving rain. And let's have a quick look. Not the drop. Bed's all dry. That's pretty good. Not a drop of rain, not a drop of water inside. That was 60 mils. Oh my goodness. In about 15 minutes. So, she's all dry inside here, a little popped up.